Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Teacher Marifi TV. Mega love shout out to all the subscribers and followers of this channel, especially to all the parents and students who are always waiting for our new uploads. And if you are new to my channel, please 1. Subscribe. 2. Like. Share. Ring the bell buttons. 3. Like. Leave a comment. Subscribe. 4. Subscribe. Okay, watch more. Our lesson for today is about ratio. And what do you think is the ratio of the Scoutmaster to the Boy Scouts in this picture? And what do you think is the ratio of the red balloons to all the balloons in this picture? Okay. Most essential learning competency. So our approximates the measures of ratio. Objective, find the value of ratio. So what is a ratio? From our definition, ratio given two similar quantities A and B, the ratio of A and B is defined as A is to B or A over B, where B is not equal to 0. And A and B are called the terms of the ratio. Example number 1. There are 10 boys and 30 girls who join the drama club. Find the ratio of A, number of boys to the number of girls, B, the number of girls to the total number of members in the club. Okay, solution. So the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls is 10 is to 3. Alright, so 10 is to 3 because there are 10 boys and 30 girls, so 10 is to 3. Now, if you are going to reduce that's the lowest term, divide both by 10, so the answer is 1 is to 3. So the total members are 10 plus 30 equals 40. So 30 is to 40 since girls is 30 and the total is 40. So 30 is to 40. Then reduce the lowest term by dividing it by 10. The answer is 3 is to 4. Okay? Next. Example number 2. It took Aaron 50 seconds to finish the entrance examination. The same examination took Carl 2 minutes to finish. Find the ratio of Carl's time to Aaron's time. Solution. Carl's times is to Aaron's times. That's 2 minutes is to 50 seconds. Remember, there are 60 minutes or 60 seconds in 1 minute. So 2 times 60 is to 56 seconds. So that means 120 is to 50. So if we are going to reduce that into lowest term, that will become 12 is to 5. So the ratio of Carl's time to Aaron's time is 12 is to 5. Right? Right? We have also equivalent ratios. A ratio has no units. It can be expressed as A over B because A over B is a fraction. It can have equivalent fractions. MA over MB is equals to MA, okay, again, MA over MB and A over M over B over M for any integer M where M is not equal to 0. Thus, all MA is to MB and A over M is to B over M, equivalent ratios of A over is to B, where A and B can be any rational numbers, except B is not equal to 0. Example number 3. Simplify the following ratios. So A, 1 is to 1/2, B, 1/4 is to 3/4, C, 9 months is to 2 years. Okay, our solution. In letter A, 1 is to 1/2 is equals to 1 times 2. Since our denominator is 2 here, so 1 is times 2 is to 1/2 times 2. So what are we going to do with that? So let us use the point. So 1 times 2 is 2. Then let's cancel this. Ayan. So therefore, the answer is 2 is to 1. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. So 2 is to 1 is the answer. For solution letter B, we have 1/4 is to 3/8. So since our GCF is 8, we multiply both sides by 8. 1/4 times 8 and 3/4 times 8. So if we are going to simplify that, 8 divided by 4, that is 2, right? Because 8 divided by 4 is 2 and 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay? Then we have here 3/8 times 8. So cancel natin to. Natira ay 3. So 1 times 2 is 2. And 3 times 1, no, since 1 done. The answer is 2 is to 3. That's the final answer. Simplify ratios. Okay? Next, for about the letter C. So in letter C, we have 9 months is to 2 years. Now remember, there are 12 months in a year. No? So 9 months is to 2 years. So 12, let's multiply this by 12 months over 1 year. Then canceled out. So cancel natin ito. Alright. Then multiply. So we will copy 9 times 9, no, 9 months, and then 2 times 12 is 24. Therefore, we have got 9 is to 24. Reducing that, no, by finding the GCF of 9 and 24 is 3. So therefore, 9 divided by 3 is 3. Check. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Therefore, our answer is 3 is to 8. No? That's the lowest term. Okay, so a ratio can also use to represent relationship of more than two quantities. For example, if A is equal to 27, B is equal to 36, and C equals to 24, then the ratio of A to B to C is A is to B and B is to C equals 27 is to 36 is to 24. No? So we can write this as what? And 27 is 9 times 3, right? And 36 is 12 times 3. And 24 is 8 times 3. What is common between the 3? 3 is their GCF. Alright? So by doing that, the ratio implies that, okay, so our A is to B is equals to 9 is to 12. Check. B is to C is equals to 12 is to 8. And C is to C, and A is to C is equals to 9 is to 8. Tama, right? Okay. Example number 4. If A is to B is equals to 7, is to 5. And B is to C is equal to 10 is to 4. Find A is to B is to C. What are we going to do with that? Alright, our solution, if we combine the two ratios to form a single ratio, A is to B is to C, there must be one value for B. To convert this ratio to an equivalent ratio, the new value of B is the LCM of the original values of B. The LCM of 15 and 10 is 30. Okay? So A is to B is equals to 15 is to 7 is to 15. Alright, so we multiplied both by 2. 7 times 2 equals 14, and 15 times 2 is 30. That's why we get 14 is to 30. What about B is to C? Our B is to C is equals to 10 is to 4. Multiplying both by 3, no? So 10 times 3 and 4 times 3. So we have 30 is to 12. Example number 5. Beef, potatoes, and onions are mixed in ratio 6 is to 3 is to 2 by mass for a beef stick. If Ina follows the recipe and uses 550 grams of beef, how many grams of potatoes does she use? Okay, solution. Beef is to potatoes is to onions, which is 6 is to 3 is to 2. Okay, the fractions of potatoes used by mass is 3 is over 6 plus 3 plus 2. That's equals to 3 is to 11. Therefore, the mass of potatoes used is equals to 550 times 3 over 11 is equals to so we can cancel this. Now, paano nangyari yon? So, this is 1, no? 55 divided by 11 is 5. Okay? 5 times 3 is 15. Then just add the 0. That's why we got 150 grams. No? Okay? So, if we are going to create, no? 311 of the part here. So, if we're going to, so in this, we have here, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, 311, if we are going to highlight, no? Highlighter. We are going to highlight these 3 parts, okay? Hindi ko ma-highlight. So, maybe I will use na lang different colors. Okay. So, this one is the part, no? The part of the chicken, no? So, these are 3 parts of the 11, no? So, that means 150 grams of mashed potatoes, no? Yan yon. Okay? Alright. Next. Example number 6. For a weekly allowance, Donna, Ervin, and Faye shared 708 among them. Or 700 pesos among them. The ratio of Faye's share to Donna's share is 3 is to 4. And the ratio of Donna's share to Ervin's share is 5 is to 6. How much does each get? So, for our solution, that means Faye's share is to Donna's share is 3 is to 4. Donna's share to Ervin's share is 5 is to 6. So, write them as a single ratio. So, first we have Faye's share is to Donna's share. So, let's get the solution here. So, write them as a single ratio. So, Faye's share is to Donna's share is 3 times 5 is to 4 times 5. Now, remember originally, ang ratio nila is 3 is to 4, right? So, multiply natin pareho by 5. So, we got 15 is to 20. Okay? 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. So, ayan, ha? Okay? Next, for Donna's share to Erwin's share, so, we multiplied both by 4. So, 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. And free share to Donna's share is to Erwin's share. So, that will be 15 is to 20 is to 24. So, if we're going to total that, that's 15 plus 20, 35 plus 24 equals 59. Huh? 59. Therefore, if we are going to get the share, so fee share is from 708 na pesos times 15 over 59 yung total. No? So we got this, 180. No? So because if we are going to multiply 709 or 708 times 15, no? How much do we get? That will be, okay, 708 times 15 equals 1,000, or yeah, 10,620 over 59, no? So divided by 59, yeah, the final answer is 180. So that means free share and their allowance is 180. Now, how about Donna's share? So Donna's share is 708 times 20 over 59. So, again, no? So 708 times 20 is, that is 14,160 divided by 59. Okay, the answer is, divided by 59, the answer is 240. So this is correct. Right? Next, how about Erwin's share? Erwin has 24. Okay, so 708 times 24 over 59. So if we're going to multiply 708 times 24 equals 16,992 over 59, no? Then divided by 59 equals 288. So this is correct. Okay. So that means if we are going to add that, 180, no, plus 240 plus 288, 008, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 8 equals 20. So carry 2. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 708. That's correct. All right. So that is the shares of each of the siblings. All right. Express each in each simplest form. Okay. So for example, 1 is to 4. 8 is to, or 4 is to 8. All right, let's continue. Express it in terms in the simplest form. So we have 4 to 8. The GCF of 4 to 8 is 4. So if we're going to express that into simplest form, that would be 1 is to 2. Why? Because if we're going to divide that 4 over 8, so we divide what by 4? That is 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So, since pwede tayong, no, ratio can be written as this, no, or fraction. Pwedeng fraction, no? Pwede. Next, 10 is to 2. Of course, 2 is the GCF. So, that is 5 is to 1. Again, divide, no? 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay? That's it. 10 yards to 6 yards. Of course, 18 yards to 6 yards. So, 18 and 6. The GCF is 6. So, we can write that as 3 is to 1. Right? Because 18 divided by 6 is 3. And 6 divided by 6 is 1. Right? Easy, no? Then we have 0.3 to 1.5. Of course, that would be, if we are going to write that as a fraction, that is 0.3 over, or is to 1.5, no? Then we divide both by 0.3. So here, 0.3 or 3/10 divided by 3/10 is equals to 1 over 1 point is to 5. Tama ba? No? So, alam niyo ba paano mag-divide ng fraction? So, 1.5 divided by 0.3, move natin to, then move din natin to. So, all it is magiging whole number. 15 divided by 3 is 5, since 5 times 3 equals 15. So, 15 minus 15 is 0. So, therefore, the answer is 1/5, or the ratio is 1 is to 5. Okay? Next, 15 to 20. Of course, the GCF here is 5. Now, 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 20 divided by 5 is 4. Therefore, the ratio, the simplest ratio is 3 is to 4. Get it? Next, express its ratio in simplest form again. 75 to 35. The GCF is 5. Correct? So, 75 over 35. So, we divide both sides by 5 equals 75 divided by 5. Okay, 75 divided by 5 is 15. And 35 divided by 5 is 7. Alright, or that can be written as 15 is to 7. Okay? How about 72 is to 66? What is the GCF of 72 and 66? No? What do you think? Okay? So, 2 lang ang pwede natin gamitin, no? So, let's try. 72 over 66 divided by both sides by 2. Okay, 72 divided by 2 equals 36. 66 divided by 2 is 33. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, 33. So, therefore, we could say, oh, pwede pa ba yan? 36 divided by 3 is 12. And 33 divided by 3 is 11. So, we can still divide this by 3. Okay. So, 36 divided by 3 is 12 over 11, since 33 divided by 3 is 11. Or we can write that as 12 is to 11. So, these are the final answer. Na? Yung simplest form. What about 2 and 1/2 is to 1? So, convert muna natin ito by what? By improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5. 5 over 2 is to 1. No? Or, since the denominator is 2, 5 times 5, 2. Wait. Bura-bura. Bura-bura. So, the denominator is 2, so we need to multiply both by 2. So, 5 over 2 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2. Okay, so we got cancelled here. Since 2 divided by 2 is 2. Cancel natin yan. So, we have 5 times 1 is 5 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. No? So, 5 is to 2. That's the simplest form. How about number 4? We have 5 and 1/4 is to 2. So, convert again natin to sa improper fraction. 5 times 4, tama na. 5 times 4 or 4 times 5 equals 20 plus 1, that's 21 over 4, no, is 2. So, since the denominator is 4, we multiply both sides by 4, no? So, 21 over 4 times 4 is equals to 2 times 4. Okay, so cancel natin to. Therefore, we have 21 is 2. 2 times 4 equals 8. So, 21 is to 8, or we can write as a fraction as 21 over 8. Okay, next, number 5. 36 is to 144. Now, what is the LCD? 36 we can write as what? 36 natin. Pwede natin siyang isulat as what? 12 times 3, right? 12 times 3 is to 144 is 12 or 12. 12 is to 12. So, cancel natin yung 12. Ano natira? Therefore, the simplest form is 3 is to 12, which is still can be written as 1 is to 4. Why? The LCD of 3 or the GCF of 3 and 12 is 3. So, 12 divided by 3 is, or 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. The final answer is 1 is to 4. Now, let's give give the simplest ratio for it. Okay? Okay, a class has 30 girls and 12 boys. Question? Okay, what is the ratio of boys to girls? Remember, it says a class is 30 girls and 40 boys. So, if we are going to get the ratio of boys to girls, that is 12 is to 30. And if we are going to write that in the simplest form, the GCF of 12 and 30 is 6. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. And 30 divided by 6 is 5. Check. Okay. Letter B. What is the ratio of girls to boys? There are 30 girls, no? Is to 12 boys, no? And then, if we're going to write in the simplest form, by dividing 6 again, 30 divided by 6 is 5. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So, the ratio, the final ratio is 5 is to 2. Letter C. What is the ratio of boys to the class? So, we are going to add, if we are going to add that, 30 plus 12. So, the total number of students in a class is 42. Because we have 30 girls and 12 boys. So, that is 42. So, if we're going to get the ratio of the boys to the girls, there are 12 to the class, I mean, there are 12 over 42. And we can write that into a simplest form by dividing both sides by what? 12 divided, if we are going to, so 42 divided by 2, 21. So we have divided by both sides by 2. So we have 12 divided by 2 is 6. And 42 divided by 2 is 21. So therefore, the ratio is 6 is to 21. So, yan. So the ratio of the boys to the class is 6 is to 21. Next, letter D. What is the ratio of the girls to the class? So, remember, there are 30 girls and there are 42 students in a class. So, if we are going to divide that, both sides by what? 30 divided by 42. Okay, so we can use again, the fraction. Okay, guys, no? So, kailangan memorize no yung fraction lagi. Then, we get 30 divided by 2. So, both by 2, we have 15 over 21. So, therefore, we could write as 15 is to 21. So, the ratio of girls to the class is 15 over 21. Okay, before I go, please subscribe, like, share, ring the bell buttons, like, leave a comment, subscribe, and 4, subscribe. Thanks for watching. For questions and clarification, write it at the comment section. Remember, gratitude is the best attitude. Okay, see you again. This is your teacher, Marife.